finally enabled resizable bar on their desktop GeForce GPUs. Get it? Resizable bar? Extra sweetness? In theory, this is a simple driver update that will unlock extra performance on your existing GPU, assuming you're lucky enough to own one. But what we're gonna find out is if it is truly something for nothing, or if it's just an illusion. I'll give you the segue to our sponsor for nothing though. Smart Deploy can help you manage months rather than in small 256 megabyte chunks as has been the case until now. Resizable bar has existed in the data center for some time now, but it couldn't find momentum on the desktop until AMD kicked off this scramble to implement it industry-wide, which kind of raises the question, why now? Well, in the early days of PCI Express, it wasn't a problem for gamers because game assets, like textures, were sized proportionally to the video frame buffers of that time. But with the complexity of today's games, and with modern graphics cards having as much as 24 gigabytes of onboard memory, you can easily imagine a situation where the CPU could waste a lot of cycles getting the data it needs if it can only address 256 megabytes at a time. Ultimately, eliminating this waste is where our performance boost comes from. The only problem is that in order to support it, every device in the chain needs to be capable. The CPU, the motherboard, and the PCI Express device, which in this case is a GPU. Now we've already looked at NVIDIA's preliminary implementation of resizable bar on mobile GeForce GPUs with an MSI GE76 Raider laptop. And at the time we concluded that there was more to the sometimes impressive performance improvements that AMD was getting than just enabling resizable bar. And we also concluded that NVIDIA had some work to do before it was ready for prime time. But even with it fully cooked, it's important to know that not every game or application will benefit, and how the driver handles memory management appears to play a major role in what kind of performance uplift, or fall, you can expect. That's where NVIDIA's latest drivers and the free chocolate come in. Our previous investigation showed that the impact differs depending on CPU performance. So we grabbed both a Ryzen 5 5600X and a Ryzen 9 5900X to represent the mid-range and the high end. We'll be using a GeForce RTX 3080, and for comparison against Team Red, we've got a Radeon RX 6800 XT. Something to note is that because we're focused on their respective improvements over stock performance, and